You may not realize it, but something critical is happening to your body every single night after 60. While you sleep, your muscles are either being repaired and rebuilt, or they're quietly breaking down. And for millions of seniors, it's the second one that's happening, night after night, without them ever noticing until it's too late. This is why so many older adults wake up feeling weaker than they did just a few years ago. Why getting out of a chair suddenly feels harder. Why climbing stairs takes more effort. Why balance starts to feel uncertain. And why falls become more common. The medical term for this process is sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Once muscle is lost, it doesn't come back easily. In fact, after age 60, muscle loss accelerates faster than at any other time in life. Some studies show adults over 60 lose up to 1% of their muscle mass every single year if they don't intervene. That may not sound dramatic until you realize what that adds up to over a decade. But here's the part most people don't understand. Muscle loss doesn't just happen because you're not exercising enough. A huge part of it happens at night, during sleep, when your body should be repairing itself, but often can't. And the reason is surprisingly simple. Most seniors are going to bed nutrient depleted, hormonally unprepared, and metabolically stressed. That combination tells the body to break down muscle tissue instead of rebuilding it. If this continues night after night, muscles don't just shrink, they weaken, lose coordination, and stop responding properly to nerve signals. That's when mobility declines, balance suffers, and independence starts slipping away. The good news is this: you can interrupt this process, and it doesn't require a gym, heavy weights, or expensive supplements. It requires taking the right thing before bed, something your aging body desperately needs during sleep to preserve muscle. Before we talk about what that is, you need to understand why nighttime matters so much. When you sleep, your body enters a repair mode. Growth hormone is released, muscle protein synthesis increases, cells clear out waste and rebuild damaged tissue. This is when your muscles recover from daily use and prepare for the next day. But after 60, several things interfere with this process. First, growth hormone production drops sharply with age. This hormone is essential for maintaining lean muscle mass. Without enough of it, muscles struggle to repair themselves. Second, protein digestion becomes less efficient. Seniors often eat enough calories but not enough usable protein, or they eat protein at the wrong time of day. Third, nighttime cortisol levels tend to stay elevated in older adults. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and high cortisol tells the body to break down muscle for energy. If cortisol remains high at night, muscle breakdown continues while you sleep. And finally, many seniors are unknowingly deficient in key nutrients that muscles need for repair, especially magnesium, amino acids, and certain minerals. So what happens? Instead of rebuilding muscle overnight, the body slowly cannibalizes it, night after night, week after week, year after year. That's why so many seniors say, "I feel like I'm getting weaker no matter what I do." Now here's where things change. There is one simple, science-backed thing you can take before bed that directly supports nighttime muscle preservation. It works by calming cortisol, supporting growth hormone release, improving sleep quality, and providing muscles with the raw materials they need to rebuild. That thing is a protein-rich, slow-digesting amino acid sourcebed with magnesium. Let's break this down clearly. Muscles are made of protein, specifically amino acids. During sleep, your body needs a steady supply of these amino acids to repair muscle tissue. But most seniors eat their protein earlier in the day, and by nighttime, blood amino acid levels have dropped too low. When that happens, the body has two options: stop repairing muscle, or break down existing muscle tissue to get amino acids. Aging bodies choose the second option far too often. This is why research consistently shows that consuming protein before bed significantly reduces muscle loss in older adults. But not just any protein. Fast-digesting proteins spike amino acids quickly and then disappear. What seniors need before bed is a slow-digesting protein that feeds muscles gradually throughout the night. One of the best examples is casein protein, naturally found in dairy foods like yogurt and cottage cheese. Casein releases amino acids slowly over several hours, making it ideal for overnight muscle repair. Studies have shown that older adults who consume casein protein before bed experience greater muscle protein synthesis during sleep and lose significantly less muscle over time compared to those who don't. But protein alone isn't enough. This is where magnesium comes in. Magnesium is one of the most overlooked minerals in older adults and one of the most critical for muscle function. It plays a direct role in muscle contraction and relaxation, nerve signaling, protein synthesis, and hormone regulation. Low magnesium levels are associated with muscle weakness, cramps, poor sleep, and increased inflammation. And here's the key point. Magnesium also helps lower nighttime cortisol and improve deep sleep. That creates the perfect environment for muscle repair. Unfortunately, many seniors are deficient in magnesium due to reduced absorption, medication use, and modern diets. So when you combine a slow-digesting protein source with magnesium before bed, you create a powerful signal to your body: preserve muscle, repair tissue, and rest deeply. This doesn't require supplements though. Supplements can help when needed. Many seniors can get this combination from food: a small serving of cottage cheese with a sprinkle of nuts, Greek yogurt with chia seeds, warm milk with a magnesium-rich snack. These simple options provide amino acids and minerals at exactly the right time. Timing matters here. Taking this 30 to 60 minutes before bed allows digestion to begin without disrupting sleep. The goal is not to feel full but nourished. Now, let's talk about what happens if you don't do this. Without nighttime protein and magnesium, muscle breakdown continues, strength declines, balance worsens, reaction time slows, and the risk of falls increases dramatically. Falls are not a minor issue after 60s. They are one of the leading causes of injury, disability, and loss of independence in older adults. And muscle weakness is one of the strongest predictors of fall risk. This means that preserving muscle isn't about looking fit. It's about staying upright, mobile, and independent. There's also a metabolic side to this. Muscle tissue helps regulate blood sugar. When muscle mass decreases, insulin sensitivity worsens, blood sugar spikes become more frequent. That increases inflammation and accelerates aging. So muscle loss doesn't just affect movement, it affects your entire metabolic system. This is why so many seniors notice weight gain around the waist. Even though they're eating less, they're losing muscle and gaining fat at the same time. Nighttime nutrition helps interrupt this cycle. But there's another layer to this that most people miss. Sleep quality itself plays a massive role in muscle preservation. Poor sleep increases cortisol, reduces growth hormone, and worsens insulin resistance. All of this leads to muscle loss. Magnesium helps improve sleep depth. Protein helps prevent nighttime hunger and blood sugar dips that can wake you up. Together, they improve both sleep and muscle repair. This is why seniors who address nighttime nutrition often report not just improved strength, but better sleep, more energy in the morning, and improved mood. Now let's be clear about what this is not. This is not a magic pill. It does not replace movement or activity. Muscles still need to be used to stay strong. Even simple chair exercises, walking, or light resistance movements make a difference. But without proper nighttime support, even exercise has limited benefits. Muscles can only rebuild if they have what they need during sleep. Think of it this way: exercise creates the signal. Nighttime nutrition provides the materials. You need both. So here's the practical takeaway. If you're over 60 and want to stop muscle loss, you need to support your body at night. That means providing slow-digesting protein and magnesium before bed. It can be as simple as a small bowl of cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, a protein-rich snack paired with magnesium-containing foods like nuts, seeds, or leafy greens. If dietary options aren't enough, a healthcare provider can help determine whether a magnesium supplement or protein supplement is appropriate for you. But the habit itself is what matters. Night after night, consistency over time. Small actions repeated daily create powerful results. Muscle loss is not inevitable. Weakness is not a requirement of aging. And loss of independence is not guaranteed. But the window to intervene is now. Every year you wait, more muscle disappears, and the harder it becomes to regain. So tonight, before you go to bed, ask yourself this simple question: am I giving my body what it needs to rebuild? Because if you don't, your muscles will keep disappearing, quietly, steadily, and without warning. And if you do, you give yourself the best possible chance to stay strong, steady, and independent for years to come. Your future strength is built while you sleep. Make sure you're supporting it.